because he wanted to pimp his joust. Jousts had become such a big spectacle that they were building 100,000-seat stadiums. In this stadium, when we break lances out here, you see the lance break. If you're at a major football stadium, those players look this big. Same thing happens in joust. Somebody can see what's going on. So he decided he wanted to know positively when a good strike was. A good, solid lance strike. So what he wanted to do is he wanted to develop a way that when you had a good, solid strike, the whole crowd could see it. So he developed a shield system. They were using a shield, and they already had fluttery stuff on the shield because it looked good. This is all about looking good. You wanted to bring princes to your kingdom. Maximillian was running broke all the time. He needed their money. He needed them to come to his joust because they were the biggest sporting events at the time. So he set his engineers to build something like this. This was probably one of the first attempts. They used these for about 60 years, about 1490 to about 1550. And there's 3 remaining suits in the world. This is a copy of one of them. Alison is portraying a noble person of the late 15th, early 16th century. Yay! We cannot kill Alison. You cannot kill your noble person in a joust. That's bad. This is OSHA's safety armor of its day. It's designed so that you cannot get to Alison with this giant bever here. And if you take a big metal tip like this, which looks dangerous, this we realize acts as a stopper. It literally punches in and stops. The reason it's hooked is because the knight needs to make sure that their scoring is good. They need to get this up over top of her head. And if you look at the ancient, the lithographs of the time, or the images of the time, you'll see the shield up like this over top with the fluttering. And we were able to recreate that. We don't use this though, because I'll tell you right now, I'm not having somebody run me with this, because I'm a big chicken. This is suit 27. We built 27 of these to get it right. Wow. And if you hit the pressure of the shield, you have to hit it right in this area here, right below the silver spot. If you don't, sweet spot right here, it won't work. And how it works is, any place that pressure is on these wheels, it physically trips the mechanism. Very, very, very technologically advanced system. These guys had anvil, forge, hammer, coal, iron, carbon, that's it. They didn't have the ability to weld. You'll notice that this is all bolted together. We use similar bolts to what they use. The entire suit of armor was bolted together. Now, Alison, when I trip this, you're a knight on a horse. A couple things we couldn't figure out. How does the shield attach? Because there's no remaining shields. How does the squire get a shield on this when we're in a joust? Some of you watch a joust for the first time today. Some of you have been jousting for years. How do you get that shield on there and keep people interested? This thing's got to flow. Well, in this mechanism, Alison, reach down, reach up, and try and reset it yourself. No, you can.
Okay.
Here's the pieces.
Yeah.
Load them in.
Okay.
And pull towards you. No, too much. You hit it right. You hit it right.
Okay.
Right there.
Pull towards you and push in.
No, you almost have it.
Almost have.
Once you get the trick, you'll get it.
Okay.
Here's one side. Okay, now I'm going to trip it again. Armor is designed to work as a system. 2 things we don't have in this system. One is the correct shield. This is obviously a fake shield that we used to demonstrate what we thought was the way. We'll be working on that starting in 2 weeks. We'll be in Madrid with the museum there, working on what we believe is the correct shield, which will be a leather shield, cloth-based, wicker-based, with felt inside. It has to be about this weight to fly over her head. You have to load the shield in. I can do this inside. I don't like this. Oh, that's why. I see. And let's go turn you that way, Alison, to the audience. And if you guys can see, you have to load this And Alison just kind of rotate a little more, all the way down to the point fitted inside there. And that's what keeps it in place. Now, Alison, turn around, and I want you to just very, very carefully just kind of jump up and down just a little bit. And you see how it stays pretty steady. Now, Alison, we're going to run to the land. So go, turn to me. And John, I got on mine for safety reasons. Alison? Yep. I would like you to just put your hands over your eyes if you have a helmet on. Okay. And John, I'm going to hit you right over your eyes. And John, I'm going to hit you tight. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to come at Alison. If I hit her right there to mark, it should go right over her head. We're going to go. And off it comes. For those of you can go online and see the filming of this up at Excalibur Farms. We filmed part of this, which is where we all train in night fire. And it's where Kellyn, head trainer, there. All right, here we go. You can, come on. Yeah, what I want you to do is I want you to just put your hand right here. Just like it's a, yeah, thank you. Okay. And I'm going to try and shoot it right over your head. Now this is a little bit off because normally it'd be like this, but I don't want to hurt Alison, so we're going to shoot it right over her head. Bounce it off her head. How does she hold the lamp? Come on, Alison. Touch that bad boy and drop it right in. Now you see how Alison has to turn. She's required to turn. It requires her to face her opponent. The knights were portrayed as being like this.
That's because they had so much heavy stuff on it.
No, it's because they just got hit, and what you'd see is that this would be up, and I was just trying to flick my opponent's shield in the air, while my opponent was trying to flick mine in the air, because the higher you flicked your shield, the more the crowd would cheer.